Hey guys, so for today's collective, I got a really interesting pull. I got the pull to use this little oracle deck, which is actually just very, very short little messages, but it's things, that someone wishes they had told the other person. So let's see. What's today's theme? What's the theme of today's collective? And while I shuffle, guys, please make sure to not be accepting anybody who messages you with my picture, my name, and they tell you, oh, I'm drawn to you for a freebie. That is not me. That is a scammer. Please do not respond. I replay our conversations over and over. Okay, let's do 3. I'm feeling the urge to do 3. A little nudge. I feel you even though we are apart. And wow, I love you. Okay. So this is what somebody wants to say to someone else, and maybe they never did, or they wish they could say that now, but they can't. So let's go ahead and get into today's collective. Today we're going to be using the Fenestra Tarot. Also, FYI, while I shuffle, what's today's storyline? Starting off with 7 of Cups. So while I shuffle, please, guys, if you want to show your support, make sure send stars, react, comment. Even if it's just a little emoji, all of that helps. Share, donate, all of that shows me you appreciate my time and energy. And if you want to subscribe, it's literally less than $10 a month, or it's around $10 a month. And you get access to the readings for all 12 zodiac signs monthly and mid-month for each month. Ooh, okay. So, and please don't angry react because I will block you. Okay. Oh man, so we're starting off on a rough note. These messages make me feel like this is somebody who is left out. Wow, okay. They're left out in the cold, right? And all they can do, the 7 of Cups, they're thinking of the person that they would like to speak to. Because again, I feel you even though we're apart. It means that there's still a bond there. And all they can do is think about the conversations that they had with this person. Think about how much they feel for this person. So let's see. Clarify 7 of Cups. Who are we talking about? Queen of Pentacles. Clarify 7 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Magician, Hierophant, 7 of Wands. With the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so as usual, when we start, it's not super clear whether we're talking of the Queen of Pentacles or she's the one on somebody's mind. So for now, we're going to assume that this is the Queen of Pentacles thinking this, right? So it could be Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Sorry, my allergies are full blown right now. So I already drank medication. It will stop in a little bit. But if it is the Queen of Pentacles, whoever it is that's not talking to her, she still has a lot of passion for them. She still has a lot of love for them. But although they made her happy with the 10 of Cups, we have Magician energy. And that can be trickster, right? Trickster energy. With the Hierophant, this could be somebody she's married to. Or there's some sort of authoritative blockage. And when I say authoritative, as if maybe this person is of a religion that does not allow her to be with the person she loves. Maybe she's maybe this is a same-sex story, and her beliefs mean that she can't be with the person she wants to be with. There's a lot of different things the Hierophant can represent. But whatever it is, it's making sure these beliefs are getting in the way of her being able to be with the person she loves. So she doesn't let go of them. She still thinks of them. Obviously, with these messages, they're very present in her mind. But right now, all she can do is fantasize, basically. All right. Let's see. What else do we need to know about the storyline? 10 of Wands. Ooh, that fantasy is getting heavy. Oh, the Hierophant. I'm telling you. So, the Hierophant again. I'm telling, this has something to do with either religious beliefs, cultural traditions, family traditions, whatever it is, it's getting heavy. It's getting heavy because somebody is sick and tired of somebody telling them how to live. Clarify 10 of Wands. Who to love. Knight of Pentacles. 2 of Swords. One more for 10 of Wands. Wow. I'm not joking. Same card. 7 of Wands, Hierophant, 7 of Pentacles. Overall energy, 2 of Cups. So again, hold on. Oh my God, my allergies. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. I'm telling you, this has something to do with who somebody is allowed to love. So if that Queen of Pentacles is in love with somebody who's of her same sex, and maybe she comes from a really religious family and they will not accept that. She's following that belief and she's pushing that person away, but it's torturing her, 10 of Wands. Or if they're of a different religion, maybe like Muslim and Jewish or Christian and I don't know, pagan, it's like this person is struggling with the fact that they can coexist with somebody who believes differently than they do. And ultimately, the Knight of Pentacles, when they look at their future, 10, 15 years down the road, they can't see their life without this person. This is the same ace that came out a while ago. This person has lots of passion for their partner or for the person they love. But regardless, they can't express that. They have to fight against it. They have to see it as something that's not allowed. Because of their beliefs. And now they're sitting here like, I don't even know if these beliefs are worth it. Like, what am I getting out of it? Ultimately, they're realizing, I think, we'll see as the reading goes, but this Queen of Pentacles is realizing that even though she tries to please these authorities, she can never please them. She's sacrificing the person she loves, and she still can't please the people around her. Yeah, that's always a bad call. I promise you that. What else do we need to know about the storyline? Okay, let's try this one first. Ooh, the Empress. Oh, 7 of Pentacles. Okay. So this Queen of Pentacles could be in love with an Empress. Damn, I felt same-sex energy. So of course, it's going to torture her to be away from an Empress. Let's see, clarify the Empress. This is what she sees worth investing into. Clarify the Empress. Ooh. King of Swords, Death card, and 10 of Cups. With the 3 of Pentacles. So, sorry. For some, okay, this, of course, this is a collective reading, right? So it could vary. For some, the Queen of Pentacles is in love with the Empress, who has, some masculine energy as well. And for others, it's actually a King of Swords who's in love with an Empress who also is the Queen of Pentacles, right? So one of the two. Either way, somebody here sees the Empress, she's worth the investment. These beliefs that they've been made to believe, is for their highest good. They're starting to be like, yeah, but see, it's not really giving me happiness. Happiness is when I'm with the Empress. Happiness is when I'm with the person I love. That's where I want to build. I want to walk away from this, not walk away, but it's like this person's like, I need to explore my beliefs, because why am I stuck on beliefs that won't let me love the person I want? So somebody here is transforming. They are redefining the way that they see happiness. They are redefining the way they see family. They're redefining their core, their foundation, and their values. Interesting. Hold on. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, I'm telling you, they see the Empress as worth the investment. And so that's who they want to give something stable to. That's who they want to build with. Clarify Ace of Pentacles. Clarify Ace of Pentacles. Oh, Lord. Hold on. Clarify Ace of Pentacles. Six of Wands and Nine of Cups with the High Priestess. So for those of you where this is a same-sex connection, I feel like whoever the Queen of Pentacles is, or the King of Swords, again, feminine, masculine is energy, not gender, they might have been silent for a long time about their love, because of course it wouldn't be accepted, right? They know this, but something in them is changing. Remember, the Death card was there. They're transforming. Their way of thinking, the way that they reason, their logic is transforming. So they're getting to this place where they're like, why should I keep hiding this though? Why do I need to keep lying about who I love? I don't understand. So at the Seven of Pentacles, woo, yeah, look at that. It's breaking their heart to stay stuck to a belief that is obviously not doing them any good. So with the Eight of Pentacles, they're wanting to invest. They're wanting to put time into this Empress. And it's like they're getting to this point where they're like, I want to shout from the rooftops who I love. Because they might have pushed away the person they love, but it's an Empress. And they're very impressed with her. They're like, why would I be ashamed of loving this wonderful person? And it's getting to the point where they're wanting to walk away from where they're at and pursue their happiness. Because the beliefs that have been holding them are no longer working for this person. It's like making them realize that this is not... These like, if, okay, maybe I sacrifice the person I love, but now my whole family's happy with me. That's only temporary, right? And so they're starting to see like it's not worth it. What else? King of Pentacles. And the Knight of Cups. So, okay, it could be that King of Swords. But again, it's about energy, not gender. So this could be the masculine that's feeling this way. Let's see. But see, they're stepping into the idealistic energy. They're stepping into the energy, before I even clarify, King of Pentacles is somebody who's usually very practical, very logical. Not that that's going to change, but maybe before they would pick partners based off of what made sense. It makes sense if, oh, well, if we're both from the same race, it's just going to it's going to be smoother. If we're both from the same religion, it's just going to be smoother. You know, they would go for what was practical, what would make sense to them. But whenever they met this Empress, there's something that she's challenging them, either spiritually, whatever it is that they believe, she's challenging it. And now it's really putting them into the spirit of, you know what? Love is love. I want to love who I love, regardless of whether people thinks it makes sense or not. Clarify King of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and High Priestess. Yeah. So I feel like it is, again, this masculine, not gender, masculine, who is planning to put in the work for this Empress, because Seven of Cups, they just, she's on their mind constantly. I mean, look at this. Look at these messages. This is what they think of when they think of her. They keep thinking of the conversations they've had with her. They can feel her energy and they want to tell her how they feel. Or they already did, but they want to show her how they feel. And High Priestess, they don't want to hide it anymore, because they see her as incredibly attractive. Yeah, they want to communicate. In case they haven't been communicating with her, they want to communicate. I feel like they haven't been speaking because we do have I feel you even though we are apart. So either they're very far away or they're not speaking, or both. What else? Okay, so let's do the World card first. Hierophant. Again, these beliefs. This is possibly a mentor. Like if this is somebody who's going to college and maybe their mentor told them you can't be in a relationship because, you know, that's going to take away from your studies, or whatever it is. It's something of authority telling them how they should live. And that's about to come to an end. With the World card, this is Saturn. And this is somebody who's stepping into the energy of, wait, I'm taking responsibility for my life. Why should somebody else be telling me how to live? Clarify the World. Queen of Wands. Three of Swords. Six of Wands. Oh, so this person, I love that they're showing up as a King of Pentacles, because there's somebody who has the ultimate intention to commit, right? They want to step up. They want this to last. I was about to say, they're sorry. They're in sorrow for having hurt their queen. Because if they pushed her away, maybe because she was of a different race, she was of a different religion, she was of a different, socioeconomic class, whatever it was, it broke her heart. And now they're sitting here in sorrow because they're like, why did I allow this belief to dominate my thoughts, my decisions? Now I broke the person who I love. I broke their heart, when really what I want to do is tell everybody how proud I am to be with this person. And we have the Seven of Wands. Like, they're ready to fight for this. They're ready to fight for this connection. They're ready to show, well, at least this is what they're thinking. I don't know if they're ready, but this is what they want to do. Let's see. And Judgment. Okay, hold on. Let me fix these. I like them being centered. Okay. That's pretty much centered, right? Sort of. Anyways, Judgment. So, yeah, this did, with the World card, it did bring an ending to their connection with the Empress, but Judgment, they want to bring it back to life. And the thing is, this person doesn't have to sacrifice their beliefs, right? If they are a person who follows their faith, they don't have to sacrifice that. But they can't be passing judgment on how somebody else believes if they want their own beliefs to be respected. Does that make sense? So, yeah. Clarify Judgment. We're going to do one because I realized these cards, I'll be here all night if I start clarifying each one with three. See, Knight of Pentacles with the Nine of Wands. This is something that this person has believed for a very long time, possibly since childhood. And it's everywhere. It's around them. Their whole neighborhood maybe is of this belief system, or this, whatever it is that's holding them back, right? They want to change that. They know that this is going to be a long journey, because it means a lot of things in their life are going to be affected. But they're sitting here like, I'm ready though. I'm ready, because remember, they're ready to fight for this. It's not that they're wanting to fight other people, but they're ready to fight for this connection. They're ready to defend it. Let's see. The Lovers, yep. Like I said, 8 of Wands. So they're not just ready to communicate with this person. When they do communicate, what they're going to say is, you're my match. And I don't plan to let anybody bully you. I don't plan to let anybody be telling me who I should love. I'll stand up for you. I'm proud of you. I don't know why I made you feel like I'm not. Clarify the Lovers. That's kind of cute. Oh, hold on. Oh, look at that. The Emperor. Ace of Swords. Oh, yeah. Again, this masculine energy, the Empress, the Emperor. They see this person as their match. It doesn't matter if it's same sex or different religion, different beliefs. It doesn't matter what it is. This person's like, you are my match in my soul. My soul recognizes your soul. We are meant for each other. And maybe before this person wasn't clear about that. And now they are. They've been doing a lot of self-searching, or not self-searching. They've done a lot of inner searching. And they realized, I am this person's match. What am I doing? Why am I letting them get away? Why am I not talking to the person I love? What else? That one almost came out, so we'll keep it. Page of Cups. With the 3 of Wands. So at the Page of Cups, I feel like this person wants to extend an apology of some sort to their Empress. I don't know what they did that makes them feel like they need to apologize, but they feel like they need to apologize. Or it could be a mix. It's not just an apology. It's about wearing their heart in their sleeve, being vulnerable, showing this person, you see the fish in the cup. It's like, I may look silly, but I want you to know what I feel. Maybe this person isn't used to expressing their emotions and they're going to feel silly doing it, but they're willing to do it. Clarify Page of Cups. Oh yeah, Knight of Cups and the Death card. Usually, people interpret the Knight of Cups as a higher level of love, but I actually don't, because the Knight is wearing armor. He's trying to come across as the Knight in shining armor, right? He's not being authentic, whereas the Page might be a little clumsy because they're a baby expressing themselves, but they're not wearing armor. They're not trying to pretend to be something they're not. It's more like, it's more simple, it's more pure what they express. Whereas a king or a queen would express emotion in a much more elaborate, eloquent way. So this person is transforming because, again, maybe they were really guarded against love. Maybe they're really scared about this love because it would change everything in their lives. Now they're like, fuck that. I'm ready to change my life. Let's change my life together. It's like they're even looking forward to it. They're excited about the concept of changing their life. They don't care anymore. Let's see. 5 of Swords. Oof. Now this person is aware that there's going to be people talking shit behind their back. This person is aware that hurtful things might be said to them. But again, I believe they're ready. Clarify 5 of Swords. Ten of Wands, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords. The Devil. Yeah. Let's say that this is a couple where there's different races involved, right? So maybe one person is brown and one person isn't. I feel like they've been raised around a really toxic mentality, regardless of which side we're talking about. They've been raised around a really toxic mentality about what is acceptable to bring home, what is acceptable to marry. And right now they're in a big fuck you energy. Like, I get to choose who I love. And if you want to be on board, great. Awesome. If not, We look at this. I love the stance that they're in because it's like their backs are to each other. Like they're ready to defend this against the world. They've got each other's back. Ten of Wands. They know it might not be easy. They know that there's going to be some toxic comments, some toxic situation that they may have to face, but they're also ready to face it together. He's sure because, so far we haven't really heard from the Queen, but he knows her and he knows that she would not fail him in that regard. I mean, she's an empress. Let's be real. Of course she won't fail him. Let's see. What else? Ooh, look at that. Queen of Swords. Yeah, they already know that she's more than willing to defend Nine of Pentacles because she already does. Maybe she already has a lot of toxic energy aimed at her, and she knows how to stand her ground. She knows how to defend herself. She shows up as somebody independent, very good with boundaries, very eloquent, not somebody you would walk over. Clarify, Queen of Swords. Two of Cups. The Sun and Four of Cups. With the Moon card. Now, as positive as they are, that she knows how to defend herself against anything, she's also defending herself against this King of Pentacles, this Emperor. And he's a little concerned because he doesn't know. With the Moon card, he's like, well, I mean, I can come in all determined to offer my heart, my love, but I don't know how she's going to react. And they're a little scared because they don't know if she's going to reciprocate. This is what they would like. What they would like is for her to reciprocate. That would make them so happy to be connected to her in commitment, in a relationship. But right now they see her as someone who's very independent, who doesn't need anybody, and a little cold. Of course, if they hurt her, I could see why. Especially if they said something like, yeah, I don't think my family is going to accept our situation, then of course it's going to hurt her because she's like, wow, okay, so you're going to love who your family tells you to love. You're not going to defend me? Or okay, got it. So showing up as a Queen of Swords, this is somebody who is classy. She's not going to swear at them like a sailor or anything like that. She's going to keep her cool, but she's going to be very guarded, very careful where she's putting her energy. So yeah, this not King of Pentacles is like, I mean, I'm willing to defend her. He's protective, right, over her, but he's not sure how to convey that to her. Maybe that's why these messages are coming up here, because this is what he would like to say to her, and he doesn't know how. Oh, poor little Tink Tink. Let's see. What else do we need to know? Seven of Pentacles. So, King of Wands. Yeah, little Tink Tink has got lots of... I shouldn't call him that. So this King of Pentacles with the King of Wands, he feels not only committed to this Empress, to this Queen, he also feels a lot of passion for her, a lot of determination to put in a lot of work. Like, he's very decisive right now. He knows where he wants to invest. That doesn't mean he knows how he's going to do it or how he's going to approach her, but he knows this is where he wants to invest his time, his energy, his future. He wants to build a future here. Clarify Seven of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles and the Death card here. With the Knight of Wands. So if before he, held back because he was like, well, we're either not of the same race or our beliefs are too different. Whatever it was that made him hold back before, that's changed. Now he's like, no, I know what I want now. And I'm not, I'm ready to fight for it. The person that hurt you is ready to fight for you. And I'm sorry that I hurt you, because he does want to apologize. He does want to show her that he's more than proud of having a partner like her, or being willing to, if she would be his partner, he'd be proud of that. So let's see. What else do we need to know? Queen of Wands. With the Two of Pentacles. See, now they're seeing her as, I don't know why I said now. Maybe before they didn't see her as attractive. Interesting. I was going to say now they see her as something really attractive. So I don't know if maybe they weren't attracted to her before. Or they weren't. I don't know. Where would that come from? Clarify Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. Hold on. that's just another characteristic. Oh, there we go. Queen of Cups, Page of Cups, Page of Wands, Nine of Wands, Four of Wands. With Temperance. It's funny because you know how I said this is somebody who keeps her cool, right? She doesn't lose her shit. That is something that they really admire. I think they find that really attractive. I don't know what type of people they've been around, but the fact that she's very balanced and she makes things look easy, right? Because there's all this chaos behind this person and they're over here just balancing these pentacles. It's like they see her as connected to the divine. It's what makes her so powerful. It's what makes her so charismatic, so attractive. But it's also what makes her so intuitive, so loving, so nurturing. And that's what they're really drawn to. I'm not super fond of the fact that they keep showing up as page, but at least it's an attempt. It's more genuine to me because it's coming from this place of authenticity. Like if they worry about this too much, they'll overthink it and just not come in because they're like, oh, I don't want her to think I'm stupid. I just won't do it. But even if they come in with a little bit of a clumsy attempt, but at least they're trying to communicate, she'll respect that. But the Nine of Wands, they are afraid. They're worried because she's already shown up as Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. More than anything right now, the side of her they see is that she doesn't take bullshit. They know she's loving and they know she's sweet. But right now, Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands is what they've been getting. But of course, that probably has to do with how they've treated her. So they're like, if I want to offer her this, though, I want her to know I'm serious. Okay. Let's see. What else do we need to know? Aha. King of Cups. Very good. With the Fool. This is excellent because I feel like this person was showing up as the page so often because they either weren't in touch with their emotions or they were afraid of fully expressing their emotions, right? The Moon card was showing up as their fear. But now the Fool, it's like they're just in the energy of fuck it. What's the worst that can happen? She's going to say no and then I'll move on. Then I'll get over it. But I don't want to sit here with this anxiety of what if, what if, what if. Clarify King of Cups. Five of Wands. Oh, there's that dick again. Okay, yeah. They definitely feel passion for her. I'll tell you that much. It keeps showing up over and over, this passion. This combination here, the Ace of Wands and the Four of Swords, they might be having some little wet dreams, you know. But ultimately, it is because they have emotions for this person. It's not just sexual, although it's, you know, love is connected, the Eros love is connected to sexuality. But this tension that they feel within, I'm telling you, they're throwing it aside like, fuck it. If I'm meant to be with her, she's going to say yes. And I feel like I'm meant to be with her. And if I'm not meant to be with her and I'm wrong, at least I'll fucking know and I'll move on. I'll let go. All right. Good for this king. Already knowing what they want. Let's see. What else do we need to know? Temperance. And the Star. Yeah, because they're objective right now, is healing the connection with her, right? Their objective right now with Temperance is letting her know that she is their other half. She is, not that they're not complete without her, but that they are more expansive with her. She enhances their life. She makes everything better, just like they want to make everything better with her. Clarify Temperance. I'm going to do one more. I don't know why I feel the urge to do one more. Yeah. So with the Hierophant Hermit, they've done a lot of thinking on what they want from this connection, how they feel about her, what it is that they're going to build with her. They've done a lot of thinking. Oh, yeah. And this king, the reason he was thinking so hard is because he doesn't want to make a move that she may later regret or he may later regret. He wants to make sure that when he's making this decision, it's coming from a place of weighing all the pros and cons. He doesn't want it to be impulsive, which is commendable, right? So he did think about it. And the conclusion he came to is, but I love this person. She's my match. I want to heal this with her. I want us to be balanced. I want us to be in harmony. I want us to be okay. What else? Four of Cups. See, I told you. It's coming down to the fact that they don't want her to be the one that got away. They don't want to be sitting there and what if I had made a move? What if I had said something? What if I had just communicated? What if I had just expressed what I felt? What if? They don't want to sit there in that energy. They do not want to be full of regrets forever. Clarify Four of Cups. Clarify Four of Cups. Clarify Four of Cups. Ooh. So, the Tower. Wow. I think up until now, this person may have hidden how they felt because according to them, because of the circumstances of this connection, it probably wasn't going to work anyways. So they might not have expressed how they felt, or even worse, with the Four of Swords and Ace of Swords, they might have made this person feel unworthy of the connection, which is why she's showing up as Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. But they don't want to be in that energy anymore. And I think that this shocked them first, but now they're going to shock her because they're going to come through expressing truth, expressing everything that they held back. Now they're going to express it. And she's probably going to freak out, right? But Two of Wands, they're just like, look, I've got to make plans because every time they go to sleep, I think that they dream of her. Every time they have a moment of peace, they think of her and they want to express truth. They don't want to sit here forever in this energy of regret and sorrow. Yeah, look. I really think that the Tower is representative of them surprising themselves because they never thought, again, this might sound really terrible. They never thought they'd invest in somebody like this. And I don't know what that means. I don't know if it's because maybe they had a really strong prejudice against a certain race and they realized how stupid it was and how ignorant it was. Or maybe they had a really strong prejudice against a certain religion. And again, they realized how ignorant is that. This is humans just like me. They bleed, they eat, they love just like me. What else? Knight of Swords. Ooh, look at that face. They're coming in like, all right, I'm going for it. Ace of Swords, like they're hyping themselves up. Like, I got this, it'll be okay. Let's see. They're ready. They're ready because they already did what they thought was right? What they thought was right was like, I'm just going to listen to my family or my mentor or whoever it is that's telling them they can't do this. I'm just going to listen to them and I'm not going to say nothing. And I'm going to make the person I love feel like I don't even want them because that way there will be no chance. They did it. And guess what? That just made them very unhappy. That made them very unsatisfied. And so they're like, what the fuck? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do what I want. And if that brings happiness, I don't care what I'm gonna lose in exchange for that. Clarify Knight of Swords. They tried being diplomatic long enough. Clarify Knight of Swords. I don't know why I said diplomatic, but I did. The Fool. Three of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. Oh, that's why. The two swords made me think of this. Yeah, so they were diplomatic possibly in how they expressed the dislike or how they expressed the rejection, but they still were doing it from a place of staying away from their emotions. Because if you notice, all the water, she has her back to it. She's crossing her heart chakra like, no, I'm not going to express what I feel. I'm going to express what everybody wants me to express. And that didn't work for him. So now he's like, you know what? Again, a giant fuck it. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to do what makes me happy. And he's going to come in. Knight of Pentacles is very practical, right? So he's going to come in with a very practical plan. So let's say that this is, I don't know why I keep coming back to this. I'm sorry if it offends some of you, but I'm just going to be clear. If it is a racial couple, interracial couple, his plan of action is going to be like, he's going to start researching because he wants her to be comfortable and he wants to be comfortable, right? He wants both of them to work in harmony. So he might research the right neighborhood where there's the most interracial couples. Or if this is different religions, he might research where they could live, where they could both feel at peace and at ease, that type of thing. So he's going to come in with a plan. Now he's coming in hot, but he's coming in with a plan, with something that he's trying to let this person know, this empress. He's trying to let her know this wasn't impulsive. I sat and planned this out. I'm planning my future with you in it because this is serious to me. Good call. All right. What else? Oh, okay. This is a different type of Hierophant. Well, let's clarify it over here. This is the type of, this is the Hierophant that represents marriage. They're not sure how yet. They're still, that part they're still working out. But they're trying to let this empress know that they want to marry them. But again, they're trying to not come through with impulsive energy, right? They don't want her to think that they just woke up one day and were like, I'm going to do this. No, they've been planning this. And so they're not sure how, but they're going to let her know that this is long-term for them. They want the ultimate stability together. Clarify Hierophant. And if this is religious beliefs, they're going to respect hers, just like they hope she respects theirs. Now, not only that, they know they're going to have to defend this action they take. They know they're going to have to defend it against other people. They know that there's going to be people that reject this. And we've got 5 cups here, right? They also know that there's going to be some people accept it. But this person is bracing themselves more for the disappointment of people that they love rejecting them. And it's not like that doesn't hurt. It's not like they're ignoring that or they're not aware of that. They know. They know what's going to happen next. But again, they're very determined to see this through. They're not going to let whatever this is stop them from being with the person they love. Queen of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Because see, right now, she's presenting herself as Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands because of the hurt, because of what has transpired up until now. But they know that this is this is like their favorite part of her. Her sweet, nurturing side. That's the part that they fell in love with. That's the part that they connected with, which is why they're showing up as a King of Cups over here, as her match. So let's see, clarify Queen of Cups. And I will say with the Wheel of Fortune, they feel destiny is at play. Fate has a hand in them meeting this queen. Oh, all right. They may even feel like they manifested her. They feel like they were asking for a partner like this. She just showed up in a different form than they expected, but they felt that. They felt this is a divine masculine, divine feminine in the 5D, in the spirit realm. And they felt the connection when they met her. I don't know if they ever told her or not, but this is their person, and they've known this. They just didn't want to speak it aloud, or they didn't want to recognize it to their family, and now they're ready. The Emperor. There we go. Page of Pentacles. So they're showing up with two very different energies, but Page of Pentacles could also be that they may have like a tangible gift to give her. Maybe they made something for her. Maybe they bought something for her. They wrote something for her. But this feels like a gift. Clarify the Emperor. Ooh, okay. 8 of Swords. King of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, and 10 of Cups with the World card. So when the World card showed up over there, it had to do with this connection coming to an end, right? And I feel like when it did come to an end is when this person realized what a strong foundation they had with this person, how they couldn't walk away from this connection. And it activated the side of them and said, oh, wait. I think I made a mistake. I think that this is where I want to put energy into. That means I'm going to have to change a lot of things, but this is my happiness. And so then they step into Emperor mode. They step into the side of themselves that is take charge. Take charge and make things happen. Okay, King of Swords. So now we're seeing, I love that they keep showing up as kings. Very 8 of Wands. It's very, it shows me how much work they've been doing on themselves, or they've done on themselves. Because King energy is very mature. They've showed up as King of Pentacles, King of Cups, King of Swords. There's a few pages in between, but the fact that all the kings are here is excellent. Clarify King of Swords. 4 of Pentacles, Death card. Ooh, one more. High Priestess. So if before they might have said things with calculated, remember they showed up with the 5 of Swords with the Queen. They might have said things on purpose, right? To possibly hurt her, not because they want to hurt her, but because they wanted to push her away. So they might have said something like, oh, we're not compatible, or we're not this, we're not that. Whatever it was, with the 4 of Pentacles, they didn't actually express what they wanted to say. And that's going to change. Everything that they kept to them, well, I don't know about everything, but a lot of what they kept to themselves, they're now going to express clearly. They're now going to communicate. Even if it might cause a little bit of a fight, they're like, I want to express myself. I want to match her when it comes to communication. Oh, good. This is excellent, because I feel like the big reason that they were showing up as a page constantly is because they were acting out of fear. Well, Nine of Swords. They might still be acting out of fear a little bit. But ultimately, they're still willing to communicate. They're a little worried about how she's going to react with everything they tell her. But ultimately, they're just like, I just want to stop keeping stuff from her. Clarify Nine of Swords. Justice. The Fool. Oh, that's a lot. I guess. Here we go. Justice, the Fool, Five of Cups, Page of Cups, the Moon, Two of Wands, and the Star card. Wow. Queen of Pentacles. So they also are counting on the fact that she's nurturing. They're counting on the fact that she'll be able to feel the sincerity of what they're saying, the authenticity, and that they're not trying to trick her. They're just trying to be transparent. They're trying to make things right with the Justice card. So again, they're taking this giant leap of faith, even though they already hurt her, but they're like, I need to set this right. I need to make this clear that I'm sorry I disappointed her. Coming in with an apology, explaining to her that they acted out of fear, that they acted out of paranoia, out of ignorance. And they might even explain to her how long they've been planning to come to her and make it right, so that she understands the impact that hurting her caused them, because this was no light thing to them. Her being in pain was not something they found funny or enjoyable, or that they took any joy in. In fact, it just caused them a lot of pain. They're like, no, I have to fix this. I have to fix this. I have to fix this. All right, let's see. What else? Oof. Ten of Swords and the Magician. So they're aware. They are aware that they left her feeling quite betrayed and hurt. They're aware that was them. They're not. I like this because it means they're not sitting here trying to deny what they did. Clarify Ten of Swords. They're ready to own it, which is why they're showing up in the Emperor energy. Seven of Cups. Knight of Wands. Three of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Nine of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. So what they're going to tell her is that they didn't have their priorities straight. They know that now. They didn't realize, because I don't think they really did. They wanted to push her away, but they didn't realize just how impactful their words were. The effect that they had on her was a lot stronger than they intended. And now that's all they've thought about, right? Because remember, I replay our conversations over and over. They can't stop thinking about what they said. I feel you, even though we are apart. They could probably sense her pain, and that just drove them insane. Knight of Wands. They're coming in like, look, you're who I want to build with. I don't care. I don't care about what anybody says. I'm willing to go after what I want. I know it's not going to be easy. I know Ten of Wands, it's going to be a lot of responsibility. But this is what I want. Yeah, that's going to be a difficult conversation. Death card. But they have transformed. They have put in a lot of work. And they're trying to show her that. They're trying to show her they're not the same person that was stupid and said things that was unnecessary, completely unnecessary. Clarify Death card. The Moon. Page of Cups. See, I like this because they're coming in focused on being transparent. They're not coming in focused on making themselves look good. Yes, they want her to see them in a favorable light, But it's almost like they've understood that this is going to take time. And part of the way that they can get her to see them in a favorable light is showing integrity, showing that they're going to express vulnerability. They're going to express their fears, their paranoia, their ignorance. They're going to apologize for that. But they want harmony. And what they're doing is actually really brave. And they're hoping she sees that. They're hoping she sees that this is not easy for them. Admitting how terrible what they did was, because again, I don't know what they did, but whatever it was, it really hurt her. And they cannot live with that because they do love her and they're bonded. So whatever she feels, they feel. Hurting her hurts them even more. But that's not what, they're not going to come tell her, oh, I hurt myself, so now I'm sorry. They're going to tell her the idea of you being in pain because of something I said kills me. That's what they're going to tell her. And they're going to mean it. Last row. The Fool card. Very good. Coming in with lots of trust. Trying to show her that now this is somebody who might have a position of authority, right? Because again, they're showing up as the Emperor, King of Pentacles, King of Cups, King of Swords, King of Wands. They might run a business. They might, whatever it is, they're busy. They are a busy person. But that's another thing they're going to tell her. Like, I know I'm busy, but you are a priority to me. And I trust that if you are going to be in my life, I'm going to integrate you into my schedule. You're going to be an important part of my day. Clarify the Fool. He's not going to neglect her, which is important. Clarify the Fool. Six of Swords, 10 of Cups. This is cute. It's cute to me because with the Five of Wands, this person is also aware that because of the differences, because of what they're having to bring together, whether it's culturally, racially, religiously, whatever it is, they're trying to temper two things together, right? They understand that there's going to be battles. Like, they know she's feisty, and they know that so are they. But they also know that there's going to be forgiveness. Even if there's going to be moments where they mess up, they trust that this is somebody that they can move past these battles with. In fact, they're not going to turn on each other like enemies. They might see a problem like the enemy, but not each other. They'll be able to move through because there's true harmony in this connection. He trusts her with that. I hope he tells her that, because that's a beautiful thought. She might melt with that alone. I'm over here giving him ideas. Let's see, what else? Ooh, let's start with this one. 3 of Pentacles and 2 of Swords. See, there's 3 of Pentacles obviously is about teamwork, right? It's about working together. But to me, it's also how far are you willing to go to create something together? Because this is a cathedral. In every well, not every, but most tarot decks, this person is there's a team building a cathedral. Cathedrals take time. So they're coming in with that energy of before not understanding what they wanted, right? But now they're very clear. They're willing to spend their life building with this person. They want to spend their life building with her. They're hoping she feels the same. Clarify 3 of Pentacles. Empress, 5 of Wands, Knight of Wands, High Priestess. I feel like it's just going to keep repeating, not repeating, but it's just going to keep telling us everything they want. It's not telling us her answer. Possibly because this hasn't happened yet. He hasn't actually communicated with her yet. So the collective we're picking up on, whoever this masculine or masculines are, because it's a collective, it means there's several, they're in the planning phase right now. They're in the how should I say this to her phase. But this is what they want. They want to build with her. She is their, I wouldn't say, maybe for some this is the love of their life. For others, this is just their ideal partner. And they know this. Not that there's not going to be battles, again. Not that there's not going to be tension or battles occasionally. But they're also like, I also know we'd come out triumphant. We have not only, this is the divine feminine, both 3D, 5D. So they know that not only would they be comfortable with each other in the physical realm, their spiritual beliefs would match on some level, because now they're seeing each other as whole, not separate. There's unity no matter what. So of course they're communicating on this is, well, at least this is what they want to communicate. Let's see the other card. Yeah, 6 of Swords. Let's see. Clarify 6 of Swords. This might indicate travel. Clarify 6 of Swords. 7 of Pentacles. And the Justice card. Maybe that's something they want to do. Maybe if they are from a different country, they'll tell them, like, we can go visit your family in that country, or we can move. Like, okay, let's say there's a person from, I don't know, Africa and a person from China, right? Then they're going to look for something in between so that they can be at equal distance from both places, if that makes sense. That's what I feel like this person's doing, because Justice card is about balance, again, about being diplomatic, seeing both sides of a situation, and wanting to invest fairly, wanting to have both people be happy, but both people excited about this connection. So he wants it to be fair, and he's going to be making that very clear. All right, last 3 cards. Woo, the Tower. I think this is going to shock this Empress. Yeah. I think that if they come in and tell her this, you know, like if they call her or whatever, it doesn't matter how they say it. They're going to communicate all this truth, right? Everything that's on their mind, it's like verbal diarrhea. Sorry if that sounds disgusting, but that's not what I mean. I feel like she's going to stay for a while, like in shell shock, not knowing how to respond because she did not expect this. Clarify the Tower. Clarify the Tower. Yep. Like I said, she was already moving on, right? She was already in the energy of looking to her future, looking to create, you know, coming out of a really hurtful time with this person, trying to create her own future, even though she did still feel sorrow. She did still feel hurt. She never expected to hear from them. So she's going to be sitting here in total shock. Like, I'm sorry, what? You what now? You mean you lied? But still, it'll be very reassuring. Like if they're from different races, this might sound hateful, but let's say that he's black, right? He might have told her something like, yeah, I don't like pale people, or something like that. That made her feel really terrible. And now he's like, I didn't mean that. I think you're beautiful. That type of thing. Maybe he's not going to cry, but you know what I mean. Let's see. Last 2 cards. The High Priestess. And the 7 of Swords. Oh, this is interesting. So it's going to shock her because she could feel that they were holding something back. Intuitively, she knew that they were hiding something from her. She just didn't know what. And then when they expressed those thoughts, it just made her think very negatively of what they were hiding. Because in her mind, she must have thought like, well, if this is what they have the balls to tell me to my face, I can only imagine what they're keeping to themselves. And that's why she showed up as Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands to them. Like, you know what? Stay the fuck away from me. Clarify the High Priestess. And the whole time, all they were doing was self-sabotaging. Clarify the High Priestess. Wheel of Fortune. Queen of Cups. Wow. 8 of Pentacles. 7 of Cups. Well, so here. 2 of Wands. Strength and the Fool. Yeah, she was ready to build a life for herself. With the Wheel of Fortune, she was like, I'm moving on from this asshole. She did fall in love, but hold on. Excuse me. She did fall in love, but it's almost like she persuaded herself because of their actions that it had all been an illusion, that this was never real, and she needed to let go. And she did. She held back not only how she felt, but she moved on. She let go. Because it was like a giant miscommunication is what it was. Of course, they created it. I'm not saying that they didn't, but yeah. Let's see. One last card. Oh, we already went over an hour. Last card. 8 of Pentacles with the Justice card. So, of course, Justice card, again, about making things right. Bringing balance back into the connection. 8 of Pentacles, putting in the work. Making sure that their partner feels how detailed they are, how much they've observed her, how much they care about her, how integral she is to their day. And I keep saying she because it's feminine. I'm not talking about gender, okay? Please don't start. Clarify 8 of Pentacles. The devil, damn. Clarify 8 of Pentacles. King of Wands. Listen. Listen. This king has got some lusty thoughts, okay? Yeah, they if they ever told her that they do not consider her beautiful, they did not mean that at all. And they don't even know how to start fixing that because it's the opposite. They are obsessed with her. She passes through their mind almost every minute of every hour of every day. And that's why that dick card kept showing up, because they've got a lot of passion to give her. And they're trying to move past this moment where she sees them as somebody who does not want her, somebody who does not care for her. They can't wait to show her just how much they really, really not only love her, but appreciate her. So, whew, that was an interesting one. So remember, the whole point of this, you'll know if this is your story, because you're about to get an emperor coming to you telling you that they replay their conversations with you over and over in their head. And it killed them because they said stupid shit. They felt your emotions even when you were apart. And ultimately, they're going to apologize because they love you. That's how you'll know this story resonates with you, okay? All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that, and I look forward to feedback. Bye-bye.